Well, ding, ding, dong. The Wicked Witch is dead. The New England Patriots are fucking dead, buddy boy. First off, Patriot fans, you had a good run. You have the best head coach, was the best head coach in football before Freddie QW Kitchens came over in Cleveland. But that being said, I understand. You got to understand something. If Cleveland got in the playoffs last year, they were going to the Super Bowl. That's a fact. But you guys got to understand something about the Cleveland Browns right now, what John Dorsey's doing in this drafting, in the trading, and everything he's done since he's came to Cleveland. He took over a team that was 0-16. Think about that for a second. 0-16. His first year there, he drafts a quarterback, which no other GM would have drafted. First overall. He comes back. He drafts Austin Corbett. A lot of people don't know about him. He's going to take over Zeitler. He's going to be a key factor in this other thing. He drafted a hell of a fucking player. Then he comes over, he drafts Nicholas Chubb. Then he gets Gerard Avery. Then he drafts Antonio Callaway. This guy has an eye for talent. Speed ahead to this year. Says Antonio Hotel Beckham Jr. I want you. I'm going to send you Jabril Peppers, who is useful, 16th best safety in the game. Decent player. I'm going to send him over there in a mid-first, in a mid-third, or second-third. And we're going to take the best player in football, the best receiver in football. We get Hotel Beckham Jr. Then we sign Sheldon Richardson. Starting to get the picture now. Now, all the time this has transpired, Brashard Perriman's on the phone right now saying, listen, I don't want him signed no more. Can I get out of that contract? Cleveland Browns say, sure can. Bye. Cleveland Browns have Antonio Callaway as the third receiver. You think about that. He's the number one on most clubs. He's the number one on 28 of the 32 teams. Then you have Jarvis Landry underneath. Then you have Hotel Beckham Jr., deep threat. Then you have David Njoku. Then you have Hollywood Higgins, who can catch anything they'll fucking throw to him. Then you have Nicholas Chubb. And don't forget about Kareem W. Hunt and Duke Daniel Johnson. They are stacked offensively. Stacked offensively. And you're thinking, well, they got the greatest offense right now. They're going to be on 6 primetime games, more or less 4 or 5 more flex games late in the season because they're must-see television. I mean, does anyone want to see the bland New England Patriots and a 40-fucking-year-old quarterback? No. But I would like the chance to beat them on Sunday Night Football, and I guarantee we'll go to New England. We'll beat them. Freddie QW Kitchens will coach Bill Belichick. But here's the funny thing about it. Everyone thinks it's just the offense. Defense ain't good, huh? That defense is stacked. That front four is stacked with depth. That linebacking core is getting stacked. The secondary is stacked. There's not a hole in this roster. Maybe, if you want to count the absence of Jabril Peppers. But I think kindred spirits and Derrick King could do just as good, if not better. I mean, the 16th best safety in football last year. I think Derrick King would do better. So, you ask yourself, Browns went from 25-1 to 12-1. Ask yourself, does the Pittsburgh Steelers scare them? You mean a team run by a jackass who wants to be a player liked by all the players, that his wanting to be liked by all the players cost Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, their 2 best players, to leave? That guy that can't win a playoff game? That guy that gets beat at home by Blakeland Bortles? That guy that has 1 Super Bowl in like 17 motherfucking seasons with the greatest talent assembled every year, basically, and a Hall of Fame quarterback? That guy? No. They take a major step backwards, 6-10 at best. The Baltimore Ravens. Are you kidding me with Lamar Jackson? Seam route, easiest throwing football. A little underneath pattern hair, but you can't throw outside the hash marks. That guy? The guy that can run, that's built like a fucking 6'1" tranny, like Laverne Cox? That guy? No. The Ravens took a step backward. I'll tell you why, because they went to this season with Lamar Jackson. They're done. They're out of the water. Earl Thomas shocked me by going there, but then again, what would you expect from a guy that broke the same leg 2 years out of 3 years? So they took a major step backwards by choosing to go with Lamar Jackson. The Cincinnati Bengals, come on. Let's be real here. This is an organization that's heading where Cleveland Browns were 3 or 4 years ago. They're about as irrelevant as can be. New England Patriots? No. Tom Brady can't even save them. Even the mastermind Bill Belichick can't save them. What about Patrice Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs? Andy Reid. Do you think Andy, I like to eat everyone's lunch on the team, Reid, can outcoach Freddie QW Kitchens? Come on. The guy made one of the biggest coaching gaffes in AFC Championship game history. When New England went down the field, he didn't even call timeout. The team was gassed. Why was he saving timeouts in overtime? It's inexplainable. So he's not going to outcoach Freddie QW Kitchens. I mean, you really think, Andy, I like to eat all my coaches' leftovers? No fucking way. That's a good joke. I'd use it again. I made that up, by the way. The Indianapolis Colts. You actually believe that Andrew, press your luck, or Oliver Luck? I mean, you actually believe Oliver Luck's son will lead this team anywhere? Get real. Get real. What movie is that from? Get real. Get real. Oh, get lost. Should have shut your mouth the minute you opened it, Percy. So what you have left is the Houston Texans, led by that goddamn tranny that sounded Bill O'Brien with Deshaun Watson. Come on, get real. No. I think the Cleveland Browns will get at least 14 wins this season. I know you think I'm crazy, and I am a little crazy, but I will tell you this right now. They're stacked at every offensive position in the game. They're stacked defensively. They're well coached, and they have the wild card. Baker GX Mayfield, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever set foot in the National Football League. Rookie year, 13 games, set the rookie touchdown record. He just did everything. And John Dorsey's the only one with the big hunas to fucking draft him. No other fucking GM in the world would have drafted him number one. Now, you say to yourself, well, how's it possible? It's very possible. Look at the Browns roster. You're going to see a lot of the Cleveland Browns in primetime. They're going to be flexed. They're must-see television. I wish they were on Hard Knocks again. David Njoku. Plus, they're going to sign tight end out of Kansas City. I love it. Cleveland Browns have changed. We went from being the laughing stock of the league, run by a lawyer